In the quiet mountains of Zensha, there lived a humble monk named Taro. He had devoted his life to seeking inner peace and understanding the mysteries of existence. Taro spent his days meditating beneath ancient trees, tending to a small vegetable garden, and listening to the murmurs of a nearby brook. His life was simple, but it was also solitary. One crisp autumn morning, while Taro was walking to the village to collect supplies, he came across a young traveler named Riku. The boy was struggling to carry a heavy bundle of firewood. His face was flushed with effort, and beads of sweat clung to his brow. "Let me help you," Taro offered, placing a calming hand on Riku's shoulder. Together they carried the bundle to the village, where Riku thanked him with a grateful smile. "You live up in the mountains, don't you?" Riku asked. "That must be lonely." Taro simply nodded. He had never thought much about loneliness. To him, solitude was a way to quiet the mind. As the days passed, Riku began visiting Taro on the mountain. He brought stories of the village, laughter, and even food from his mother's kitchen. First, Taro was unsure how to receive this intrusion into his quiet life, but slowly he found himself looking forward to Riku's visits. They talked about everything: the stars, the changing seasons, and life's endless mysteries. One day, Riku noticed Taro's old wooden bowl, used for meals and meditation, cracked along the edge. "You need a new bowl," he said. "This bowl has been with me for years," Taro replied. "Its cracks remind me of my imperfections." Riku laughed. "But sometimes, holding on to something broken makes life harder." The next week, Riku returned with a beautifully crafted bowl. "This is for you," he said, placing it in Taro's hands. Taro hesitated. "I cannot accept such a gift." "It's not about the bowl," Riku replied. "It's about the thought behind it. Accepting a gift is accepting someone's care for you." Taro finally took the bowl, and for the first time in years, he felt something stir within him. A warmth, like sunlight breaking through clouds. He realized that his life of solitude, while peaceful, had left a part of his heart untouched. That winter, the mountain was covered in snow, and Riku's visits became less frequent. One particularly cold evening, Taro looked at the bowl and thought of Riku. He realized that the most profound lessons in life often come from the connections we make with others. The next day, Taro ventured down to the village with a bundle of herbs and tea leaves he had prepared. When he knocked on Riku's door, the young boy's face lit up with surprise. "I thought monks didn't visit people," Riku said with a grin. "Even monks need friends," Taro replied, stepping inside. From that day on, Taro embraced the balance between solitude and companionship. He continued his meditations and practices, but he also opened his heart to the friendships that enriched his life. The new bowl became a symbol not of replacement, but of growth, of how life's cracks can be mended through the love and care of others. And so, the monk and the traveler proved that the essence of a meaningful life lies not just in self-discovery, but in the bonds we share with others.